Hey there guys, Josh here, and in today's video I wanted to share with you a couple of things that I ended up picking up today in the store. June is pretty much known as Pride Month, so with that Apple did release a couple of new bands for their Apple Watch, and I went ahead and I picked up a couple. And today's video I'm just going to go ahead and unbox that here with you guys. So there are a couple of them that they came out with this year, but this here was one of my favorite ones. This one was a Sport Loop. This one came out a little bit before that, and then last year this one came out alongside the first Nike Pride Edition band. So here we have the other two bands that just came out this year in 2021. So here we have the one by Nike, and with this one, I'm sure it's probably gonna be just like the other Nike bands where you're gonna have some reflective parts to it. And this one here is going to be Apple's woven band. And it's very exclusive with everybody, just including the whole LGBT community, with trans colors and everything too. So it's nice that everyone is represented in this one band. So there you can see all the colors and everything there too. And it also has a matching watch face if you are going to be wearing that this year. This way this all looks nice and clean together. But the one I'm more excited about trying out first is going to be this guy here. So this one was the more expensive one too. This one was $100. This one here was only $50. But with this one specifically, you do have to get it in a correct size. So there's different sizes depending on your wrist. In addition to the size for the case for your watch too. So be very mindful of that. Don't be afraid to go to the Apple store and have them help you figure out what your size is, because you want this thing to fit you right. But it's also really comfortable and everything too. Me specifically, I am a size 6. If you are measuring this at home, there is a tool that you can use too that helps. And my recommendation would be to go a size down. I have another video up here too that you can use as a reference too. But it also is really elastic. So it just stretches over your wrist and just goes there. But that would just be my recommendation. So looking at the box here, you can see all the different colors is woven into that band. It's just one single loop. Going over to the back, this is the first time that I've seen the Apple Watch logo in all the different colors, which is really cool. Apple is proud to financially support LGBTQ advocacy organizations working to bring about positive change. So buying this, you are helping to contribute to that community. So if you are buying this, I thank you for doing that. Upside down. Let's bet money to see if I'm going to do that again this time. Okay, not this time. Not today, Satan. Not today. So with that, you have the Apple Watch logo right there. Opening this guy up, you can see all the instructions on how to wear it if you've never worn an Apple Watch band before. But this is really cool how bright it is with the illustrations and everything. It shows you to slide it in right there, you just stretch it out so that you can fit it over your wrist, and how to lock it in place. And that is the band right there. And then you can see how that looks as well with the matching watch face. If you are using a Series 4 or older, you're just gonna have that basic watch face on the screen anytime that your watch is illuminated. If you are using a Series 5 or more or higher, there is going to be a other side of the face where whenever it's not upright and it's not telling you the time, it actually fades out a little bit and becomes a little bit darker, like the strings aren't woven so tight they kind of get spread out a little bit until you actually rotate it up, and then they come back together and it's full vibrancy. But here we have the band. Here go instructions on how to put it on if you really need that much help. And just taking it out. A little bit worried about all the different colors in it compared to all the different watch bands that came out, but I saw this on the Apple employee when I was at the store picking up something for my AirTags, and just seeing it in person was totally different. I did not really intend to buy it until I saw it on him, and then I thought that was really, really dope, and I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna have to do this. So I'm pretty glad that I did buy it. But I do like the way it looks. Even on the side too, that's pretty dope. And then if you are matching this with the watch face, I'm sure that looks great together. But we're gonna go ahead and see what this looks like on the gold casing. really like the way it looks on the side with this woven band. That is pretty dope. I have to say, that's pretty fresh. And then just putting it on. Boom. But that's the band right there. Actually, it looks pretty cool. It looks a lot cooler in person than I thought it did online. Online, I thought it looked crazy with all the different colors, and I just thought that was too chaotic. But actually, I like it a lot. My mind has changed. So let's go ahead and throw on the Pride watch face. Pride woven. Pride woven is the one that goes with this. So as you rotate the crown, you can see the band start playing along there. This actually seems a bit like a mini game, if you ask me. I would probably just sit at work and just play with this. Hopefully my boss isn't watching this video. But again, there it goes, and then everything together. Actually, that looks pretty dope. Regardless of which watch case you have, I think it's gonna look cool. So that is that band, and I'm gonna put that guy aside, and we're gonna move on over to the Nike one. So this Nike one actually reminds me a lot like the 2018 one, but this one is more in the sport loop style like this guy is here. So with the box, it's really similar to the previous one. Where are you at? And then throw you on the floor. Boom. So the boxes are pretty much identical. It just has the Apple logo. Really nothing else that's different. But purchasing this, you are going to be contributing to the LGBT community. This one's only $49. Only $49. But it's a little bit cheaper than the other one. And I want to see which one I like more. So opening it up. There you just have one. Just opening it up there. And that looks a little bit gray. Looks less white than it. Okay. Little tab over here. You just rip that out because nobody needs that. Here you have the Apple Watch logo, the Nike, and then Pride 2021. Plastic pieces, they are completely white. Okay, cool. Maybe a little bit more subtle with the colors. I mean, I thought this was subtle enough, but this one is just a little bit louder. A little bit stretchy. But this one's nice too because you just have to worry about what kind of watch case you're actually putting it on. So whether it's the 44 or the 38, you just need to worry about that. There's no specific sizing or anything like that with this one, which is kind of nice. And then just throwing it on. Easy. And then you might just want to mix it with different watch faces. But this is that band, and again, it's just so lightweight too. I can barely feel it. It's really comfortable. Like I said, I can fall asleep in this thing. And out of the two, I think I'm digging this one a little bit more. I love the way it feels. I love that it's so stretchy and everything. I don't think I'm going to be wearing it if I'm working out or doing anything like that, but just going out, I think it's definitely a conversation piece where it's going to attract a lot of attention. And the fact that everybody's included with this, I love that everybody is represented in this. And this one here is very subtle and very soft. But I don't know, what are you guys thinking? Are you more of a fan of the woven band here? Again, I really like it from the sides too. That's my personal opinion. Or are you liking this guy over here a little bit more, which is a little bit cleaner, a little bit brighter. Maybe not as bright, but it has some parts in there where it kind of reflects from the light. And let me know what your thoughts are. Again, if you haven't had a second, I would love for you to be a subscriber. All you have to do is just hit this button right down here, and then you can see any of the cool videos that I'm making. And if you already are a subscriber, thanks for stopping by again. But I hope to see you guys next year when they do make another band, and you're gonna see me showcase all this stuff all over again, and I'm probably gonna spend more money. But that's okay, let me spend the money so that I can show you guys what it looks like. And then from there, you can decide if you wanna buy it or not. But again, hit the comments down below, let me know what you do plan on buying, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm gonna put this guy on. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh yeah.